show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
And I'm better now. I'm experienced now, professional.
G5Jefftv, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, please share this video, support your boy, support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you be notified when I drop that heat. This video is sponsored by my boy Fats Classic. His mixtape is in the description box. It is absolutely free. Definitely give him a download, give him a listen. And this video is sponsored by my boy Matt. Definitely check his apparel out on IG at We All From. Now, hot prospect, signed to Frank Warren, light heavyweight, 175 pounds, Anthony Yarde. He's just somebody that we're looking to step up in competition. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, Frank Warren's one of the best in building young fighters. It's just sometimes he just takes a little too long doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's one of the best at building young fighters. I would say probably outside of Bob Arum, I would say probably Frank Warren is second in building young fighters. Now, Anthony Yarde doesn't have an extensive amateur background, so I do get it. I do understand why they're bringing Anthony Yarde along slowly. But all of his fans and just boxing fans, period, just want to see him step up a little bit in competition. Like, it don't have to be a championship fight with one of the big guys at 175, but we just want to see Anthony Yarde in there with some tougher competition. Somebody that's not going to, fold up like some luggage. Once they get into the ring, somebody's going to take Anthony Yarde's shot and throw something back at him. Now, this is just a suggestion. I ain't nobody. I'm just a guy that just love boxing and have a boxing YouTube channel. But G5Jefftv suggestions: Anthony Yarde versus Eleider Alvarez. I know y'all probably thinking like, Eleider Alvarez, like, hell no, like, no, that's not a good fight for Anthony Yarde. Listen, Eleider Alvarez in that fight against Sergey Kovalev did not do anything. He did absolutely nothing. Enough to the point to where Kovalev looked hella good in that fight, number one. Number two, we can honestly question whether that first fight was a fluke. We can question that. Yes, that was the first loss of Eleider Alvarez's career. Eleider Alvarez has had good victories in his career. Don't get me wrong. And let's just be honest, he's most known for the guy that was taking constant step-aside money to not fight Adonis Stevenson. They was a part of the same management, same promotion, all of that. But that's what we know Eleider Alvarez for. So with that being said, if you believe that Eleider Alvarez is the guy that fought Kovalev the first time, Eleider Alvarez and Anthony Yarde is a good fight. It's a damn good fight. Is it a step-up fight for Anthony Yarde? Absolutely. Absolutely. Would a win versus Eleider Alvarez prove that Anthony Yarde is ready for championship level competition? Absolutely. But is it the right fight for Anthony Yarde right now? I would say yes. I would say yes. If he can catch Eleider Alvarez this year, Anthony Yarde has a shot of beating Eleider Alvarez. Now, if I know Frank Warren ain't gonna do this shit. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna do the shit. This is why this video is called G5Jefftv Suggestions. Just Frank Warren just operates in a slower capacity than the regular boxing fan likes. But Anthony Yarde name is being mentioned with the champions. It's been mentioned with Artur Beterbiev. It's been mentioned with Sergey Kovalev. I don't want to see Anthony Yarde fight either one of those guys. I don't want to see him fight either one of those guys. He's never felt that type of power before at 175. You have to move him up in stages to see how he handles certain things. The reason why I'm suggesting Eleider Alvarez for Anthony Yarde is because out of 24 victories, Eleider Alvarez only has 12 knockouts. Yes, he got the knockout against Sergey Kovalev, but, I mean, hell, what Sergey Kovalev was we watching during the first fight with Eleider Alvarez? And Sergey Kovalev had Eleider Alvarez hurt in the first fight. And Sergey Kovalev, you can arguably say he was winning the first fight before he started to get knocked down. This is all in the spirit of getting Anthony Yarde to step up in competition. I would love to see Anthony Yarde and Eleider Alvarez fight. It'd be a clear answer to a question of, is Anthony Yarde ready for the big boys? Is he ready for the big time? And I'm going to throw another G5Jefftv suggestion in here. Now, Anthony Yarde can also fight Jean Pascal. Anthony Yarde and Jean Pascal is a good fight for Anthony Yarde. It's a good fight. We just want to see Anthony Yarde against better competition. He could fight Sullivan Barrera. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's guys out here for Anthony Yarde to fight. Like, this is simply a matter of how fast Frank Warren is going to move this kid along. But if I had to make the suggestion, Anthony Yarde versus Eleider Alvarez for later on this year, that's the fight. That's the fight to find out what you have in Anthony Yarde. And it's also a fight to find out if Eleider Alvarez is for real or not. The way he performed against Sergey Kovalev, I don't know if Eleider Alvarez is for real. I don't know if he's for real or he just went into a hot streak. I don't know if he's for real or not. It's a good fight for both guys, but it's a better fight for Anthony Yarde because it'll just prove that he is ready for possibly a championship fight. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jefftv, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.